Most people don't believe in the theories of Disney's secret corruption. They think it's a whole bunch of bull. However, I believe. My aunt's deceased boyfriend had apparently worked in a Disney park known as Duck's Pond. Many don't even know of its existence. Disney did everything in its power to hide it. And it was unique from most Disney parks because it is actually located under a pond. The premise was that it was like Disneyland, but all about Donald Duck and company. Essentially, Mickey occasionally visited, though he was there every day. There was just one mascot costume of him, while everyone else had multiple. My aunt's boyfriend had a journal, and after constantly nagging her, she finally let me borrow it. Its excerpt is below. Journal Log 1. It's my first day working at Duck's Pond. I'm so excited. Journal Log 2. Today was great. I love my new job. Journal Log 3. Today was bad. Some hyperactive child ate way too many sweets and threw up on the floor. Had to clean it up. Journal Log 4. Super fun. I love this job. Journal Log 5. It's been a week since my last log, but the job had been pretty fun. Journal Log 6. Wow, it's been a whole year since the last log, and this job really isn't as fun anymore. Journal Log 7. Today, something weird happened. We did a head count of the costumed employees, and there was one extra Donald one. We did a recount, and he was still there. Since we didn't have that many costumed people, we did one last recount, and he was still there. We called security, but when they got here, he was gone. Journal Log 8. We've been getting death threats and bombing threats. He refers to himself as the man in the Donald costume. Could this be the man who was the extra Donald in the head count? Journal Log 9. Man, I'm about to lose my job. The place is getting closed down, if not forever, then a long while. Someone used a Donald suit. And now 4 children are missing. I heard this man may be after me next. Now, this was all rather unnerving, to say the least. So I decided to do some investigating on a killer who dressed up in a Donald Duck suit. After at least 2 hours of searching, I found an online page about the top 3 candidates for the Donald Duck killings. Their names were Taylor Saper, Woody Leningrado, and Harold Foucault. After some investigating, I discovered that Harold Foucault is actually in prison about 20 miles away from where I lived, so I decided to do some interviewing of him later. But first, I needed to find more evidence. At first, I couldn't find anything. But then I figured out you can still enter Duck's Pond. Just not legally. However, they literally never check there. I've been by the area, so I decided to go check it out. I drove near it, but got out a mile away and walked. I couldn't let any evidence of me entering be seen. So I wore all black clothes, because wearing all black clothes actually glitches out these cameras into not picking you up on the feed. I guess. I don't know. But I could sneak in without being traced back. Once I arrived, I got in the little rusty submarine that led to the underwater park. Once I got out, I got my camera and started off. Nothing was really too special, just some abandoned stuff. After 2 hours of searching, I couldn't really find anything of value, so I left. About 3 weeks had passed, and I couldn't get any more info on the corruption of Disney. Until, that is, I passed by a garage sale. I saw some old lady with a few VHS tapes. I went there, and nothing seemed to be of interest until I saw a VHS tape labeled Donald's Hell. Intrigued, I tried to buy it, but the lady said it was free, and soon I left with the tape. I put it in my VHS player and started watching it. A costume of Donald wanders into Duck Pond, and there he walks depressed. Suddenly, a flashing picture of a... Oh Lord. a flashing picture of a dead child popped up on screen. This kid was horribly mangled. Both of his eyes were ripped out, and HF is written in blood on his forehead. HF. HF. That could stand for Harold Foucault. Where have I heard that before, though?